Changing our mind is always an option. Not long ago, I had met with a dear colleague. I could tell from the distance between our communication and the tone that things were not well. When we met, I was astounded to hear the stories she shared of her experience at work, how much it shifted for her. Story after story that amounted to a place of burnout. As tears welled up and I watched her look away with shame as she talked about thinking about leaving this work that meant so much to her because of politics and situations that had shifted at work. I was almost speechless. This is someone I had admired for so many years, and it was a lot to watch her really suffering. As she walked me to my car, we stood in this little patch of sunlight near the curb of the sidewalk and started to hug goodbye. This thought came from inside my head as I hugged her and held her tight, which is to whisper in her ear and say, "Your happiness matters. Your happiness matters too. Not just the vision and the mission and the things you said you were going to do when you got started, but your happiness now matters." I so loved reading the book Pleasure Activism by Adrienne Maree Brown. Ugh, I cannot recommend it enough. It's fabulous. And I had this experience of being able to watch her in a book club on a podcast called the Healing Justice Podcast. And we'll link to that in the Show Up Hard newsletter. And in this podcast, people were asking Adrienne Maree Brown various questions, and I was so struck with this. Of course, she said so many pieces of wisdom, but she said, if you're in a place that's committed to misery, get out. Your happiness matters. And it's okay to change our mind when things have turned out to be not exactly as we planned, or perhaps our values have shifted, or our focus has shifted. But particularly when we find ourselves burning out or feeling resentful or at our wits' end, if we are unable to simply just take the break to restore ourselves, it's okay to prioritize our happiness. Your happiness matters too.